What's up, guys? How are you doing? Thank you so much for visiting my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a comment, okay? Hey, I want to tell you how my neighbor introduced me to QAnon. At the time, I didn't know what it was. It just like now that I'm realizing it, after starting this journey of exposing false prophecy and false prophets in the age of Trump. Okay, so before I get into it, I'm just gonna read from Wikipedia. Okay, I'm not here to lecture anybody about QAnon, and I'm not here for anything but to give you my experience and my testimony, how I got exposed to it by a good friend of mine. So QAnon, according to Wikipedia, I'm just gonna read from my laptop here. QAnon, simply Q, is a disproven and discredited far-right conspiracy theory alleging that a secret cabal of Satan worshipping cannibalistic pedophiles is running a global child sex trafficking ring and plotted against the former US President Donald Trump. Okay, so Trump, you take Trump out of this, QAnon doesn't have the whole lot of legs, the whole lot of oxygen to move on. If you take Trump out, Trump is at the center of this. So that's why on the channel, when you see a lot of prophets prophesying things that are false about Trump winning second term, about Biden will be arrested on January 19th, falsely they claim stuff like that. Trump will be inaugurated on January 20th. All these things that we've gone through, these are theories that QAnon believers possess or hold on to. And a lot of prophets I didn't realize actually they are members of. If they are not members, at least they have these QAnon beliefs. Okay? And one example is Christian, who you can find a lot of videos on my channel here, what he has talked about. And he's not the only one. A lot of prophets were in denial that Trump lost, that Trump somehow is going to come back again. Therefore, in the same line. But let's go to to my testimony or my experiences, so to say. Okay, so it was last year. All right. It was last year. In Oklahoma, we have bad weather a lot, and then there was a bad weather. Actually, we were under a tornado watch, and then it moved to tornado warning. I couldn't say it. And me and my neighborhood, what we like doing when something like that happens, we go outside. Each one on our driveways, we go outside and we try to talk and we try to watch the clouds, the wind, the storm, so to say. Okay, so it started last year, and my neighbor, one of my neighbors, we started talking about kids, and he has kids, and then he started talking about the media, how they've been manipulating the news. Okay, and it made sense at the time because there's something that I watched on the news where these cable networks, okay, of course they are controlled by huge empires, okay, so they were broadcasting, they showed like a lot of newsrooms across the country. They were saying the same things. They were told to say certain things. And I believe maybe if you go on YouTube, you may find that video where it's almost like they are being programmed. They are being told to say these things, and that's what it was. Okay. You see, like, you see, he sent me the video. You said that's how they manipulate the media. That's how they manipulate the government. Okay. And then he started talking about Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, and the other powerful Hollywood people who are in this. That's according to him. That's what he was saying. Okay. And of course, you guys realize about you remember the emails that came. Hillary Clinton when she was running for president 2015 to 2016. Her manager email was hacked. Okay, and then it was released, and then there was a lot of interpretation about what these emails meant and all that stuff. Okay, so he had data points that he was trying to make me look and see, analyze, and believe. Okay. And then it moves to the child trafficking. They say like, oh, there's a huge, just like I read from Wikipedia, there's a huge following of QAnon, right? But there's a huge problem, according to what he was telling me, about child trafficking. And before I continue, let me actually take you back. That what I'm saying is gonna make sense once you start watching my videos. Okay. So the first thing that happened was during that conversation, he sends me a text. And I am gonna tell you what maybe the video. I don't want to reveal his identity or anything like that, but let's see. I think I have a video. I can tell you when the first video. It's no longer on YouTube. It used to be on YouTube, and YouTube took it down because it's just conspiracy theory, but it's the main thing. The people who studied QAnon and the beliefs behind it, okay, and the conspiracy theories behind it. Okay. It's actually deleted, on YouTube. And then I watched it. I watched the whole thing. It was about an hour. And then the next day, he sent me another video, almost like part 2. And I got interested, because there were data points that you can connect, So there could be like 20% truth, and then 80% is all theories and proven theories. If they are proven wrong, but it's never and was never 100% truth. But I started seeing that, hey, I started falling into that and asking for more videos and more conversation and more explanation. And lo and behold, I saw this is a trap. Okay? In the name of fighting for Trump, in the name of protecting the kids, in the name of stopping all this, I started drifting a little bit there. Okay. So I'm gonna continue with part 2 to tell you how I went and how I made it stop. All right. So I hope you guys will stay with me, but watch for part 2.